Have you ever wondered why your knee pain just won't go away, no matter how much you rest or ice it? You're not alone. Knee pain is one of the most common complaints I hear about from viewers like you, and it can feel frustrating when nothing seems to work. Maybe you've tried over-the-counter meds, skipped your morning walk, or even seen a doctor, but the ache persists. It's discouraging, right? Today, we're going to unpack why your knee pain isn't improving, and, more importantly, what you can do about it. This isn't just about quick fixes. It's about understanding your body and making changes that last. At Daily Health, we dive deep into how your body works so you can feel empowered to take control. Knee pain isn't just a random annoyance. It's your body sending a signal. Sometimes it's about your joints, but other times it's tied to your habits, your mind, or even what's happening elsewhere in your body. By the end of this video, you'll have a clearer picture of what's holding you back and practical steps to start feeling better. Here's what we're covering today. 5 key reasons your knee pain might be sticking around. First, we'll explore how weak or imbalanced muscles around your knee could be the culprit. Second, we'll look at why inflammation often tied to diet or stress might be keeping your knees sore. Third, we'll talk about poor movement patterns and how the way you walk or sit could be making things worse. Fourth, we'll dive into the surprising role your mindset and pain perception play. And fifth, we'll uncover why ignoring other parts of your body, like your hips or feet, could be sabotaging your recovery. Each of these reasons is rooted in how your body and mind work together, and I promise you'll walk away with insights you can use today. Whether you're dealing with a nagging ache or sharp pain that stops you in your tracks, this video is for you. So grab a notebook, get comfy, and let's figure out what's going on with your knees. Oh, and if you're new to Daily Health, well, we're all about practical, science-backed ways to feel your best. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss our weekly videos. Ready? Let's dive into the first reason your knee pain isn't improving. Number 1, weak or imbalanced muscles around your knee. 750 words. Does your knee ever feel wobbly, like it might give out when you climb stairs? That's a clue your muscles might not be supporting your knee the way they should. Your knee joint relies on a team of muscles, your quads, hamstrings, glutes, and calves to stay stable and move smoothly. When these muscles are weak or imbalanced, your knee takes on extra stress, leading to pain that doesn't seem to budge. Let's break this down. Physiologically, your knee is like a hinge, designed to bend and straighten. But it's not working alone. The quadriceps in the front of your thigh and the hamstrings in the back need to be equally strong to keep the knee aligned. If your quads are overpowering or your hamstrings are weak, the knee joint gets pulled unevenly, causing wear and tear over time. Studies show that people with knee pain often have weaker glutes too, which helps stabilize your pelvis and keep your legs in line. Weak glutes can make your knees collapse inward when you walk, adding strain. It's like driving a car with misaligned wheels. Eventually, something's going to break down. Let me tell you about Sarah, a 58-year-old teacher who reached out to us. Sarah loved her daily walks, but her right knee started aching a year ago. She tried resting, but the pain kept coming back. When she saw a physical therapist, they noticed her quads were strong from years of walking, but her hamstrings and glutes were weak. Every step she took was putting extra pressure on her knee. Her therapist gave her a simple strength routine: leg curls for her hamstrings and side-lying leg lifts for her glutes. Within 2 months, Sarah's knee pain was down by half, and she was back to her walk. Her story shows how targeting the right muscles can make a huge difference. So what can you do? Start with gentle strengthening exercises. Try seated leg extensions to wake up your quads. Sit in a chair, straighten one leg slowly, hold for 3 seconds, and lower it. Do 10 reps per leg, twice a day. For your hamstrings, lie on your stomach and bend one knee to lift your heel toward your butt. Use a light ankle weight if you have one. And don't skip your glutes. A simple bridge exercise, lying on your back, knees bent, lifting your hips, works wonders. Aim for 2 sets of 12 reps, 3 times a week. Always check with your doctor or a physical therapist before starting, especially if your pain is severe. Consistency is key, and you'll likely notice your knees feeling steadier in a few weeks. What's one muscle you think you could strengthen to help your knees? Let me know in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell. Let's move on to the next reason your knee pain might be sticking around. Number 2, inflammation fueled by diet or stress. Ever notice your knees feel worse after a stressful week, or a few too many fast food meals? That's not a coincidence. Inflammation is a major player in knee pain, and it's often driven by what you eat and how stressed you are. Let's dive into why this happens and how you can cool things down. Inflammation is your body's response to injury or irritation, but when it becomes chronic, it can keep your knees sore. Inside your knee, cartilage cushions the joint, but inflammation can break it down, leading to pain and stiffness. Diet plays a big role here. Foods high in sugar, refined carbs, or trans fats, like sodas, white bread, or fried snacks, trigger inflammatory chemicals called cytokines. Stress is another culprit. When you're stressed, your body releases cortisol, which in excess can amplify inflammation. Research from the Journal of Rheumatology shows that people with high stress levels often report worse joint pain. Your knees are caught in the crossfire of these internal battles. Meet John, a 65-year-old retiree, who wrote to us about his knee pain. John's knees ached most days, especially after busy weeks, helping his daughter move or eating out more than usual. He didn't realize his diet heavy on burgers and sweets was fueling inflammation. His doctor suggested an anti-inflammatory diet, swapping processed foods for salmon, leafy greens, and berries. John also started a 10-minute daily walk to ease stress. After a month, his knees felt less stiff, and he had more energy. John's story reminds us that small changes in what you eat and how you manage stress can shift the tide. Here's how you can start. First, focus on anti-inflammatory foods. Think fatty fish, nuts, olive oil, and colorful veggies like spinach or bell peppers. Aim to cut back on sugary drinks and processed snacks. Replace them with water or herbal tea. Second, try stress relief technique. A 5-minute deep breathing exercise, inhale for 4 seconds, exhale for 6, can lower cortisol. Apps like Calm or Headspace are great for guided relaxation. Finally, stay hydrated. Water helps flush out inflammatory toxins. Make one change at a time, like adding a serving of veggies daily, and build from there. If you have conditions like arthritis, talk to your doctor about supplements like omega-3s. What's one food or stress habit you could tweak to help your knees? Drop it in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell. Let's explore the next reason your knee pain isn't improving. Number 3. Poor movement patterns. Do you ever catch yourself limping or sitting with your knees crossed for hours? The way you move or don't move can make your knee pain worse. Poor movement patterns, like bad posture or uneven walking, put extra stress on your knees, and over time that adds up. Let's unpack this. Your knees are designed to move in a specific way, but habits like slouching, favoring one leg, or wearing unsupportive shoes can throw things off. For example, if you lean forward when you walk, your knees absorb more impact. Or if you sit with one leg tucked under, you're twisting your knee joint unnaturally. Research from the American Journal of Sports Medicine shows that improper alignment during movement, like knees caving inward during a squat, can increase joint stress by up to even small habits, like always carrying your bag on one shoulder, can tilt your pelvis and strain your knees. Take Lisa, a 50-year-old office worker who shared her story with us. Lisa's knee pain started after years of sitting at her desk with her legs crossed. She also noticed her pain spiked after long walks in worn-out sneakers. A physical therapist pointed out that her crossed leg habit was tightening her hip muscles, pulling her knees out of alignment. Her therapist gave her exercises to loosen her hips and recommended supportive shoes with good arch support. Lisa also started setting a timer to stand and stretch every hour. Within 6 weeks, her knee pain dropped significantly, and she felt more balanced. Lisa's experience shows how fixing movement habits can ease the load on your knees. Want to try this yourself? First, check your posture. When standing, keep your weight evenly distributed on both feet, shoulders back, and core engaged. When walking, aim for a smooth stride, landing on your heel and rolling to your toes. Second, invest in supportive shoes. Look for ones with cushioning and arch support, especially if you're on your feet a lot. Third, stretch daily to keep your hips and calves flexible. A simple calf stretch, leaning against a wall with one leg back, takes just a minute. If you sit a lot, try not to cross your legs. Keep both feet flat on the floor. A physical therapist can assess your movement if pain persists. What's one movement habit you've noticed that might be stressing your knees? Share it below, and if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell. Let's move to the next reason your knee pain is sticking around. Number 4. Mindset and pain perception. Have you ever noticed your knee pain feels worse when you're anxious or expecting it to hurt? Your mind plays a bigger role in pain than you might think. The way you perceive and respond to knee pain can keep it from improving, even if your body is healed. Let's dive into this fascinating connection. Pain isn't just physical, it's processed in your brain, influenced by emotions, stress, and beliefs. When you're afraid your knee pain means something serious, your brain amplifies the sensation, making it feel worse. This is called pain catastrophizing, and studies in pain medicine show it's common in people with chronic joint pain. Negative thoughts like "my knee will never get better" can also tense your muscles, adding to discomfort. On the flip side, a positive mindset and relaxation techniques can dial down pain signals, giving your body a better chance to heal. Consider Mike, a 62-year-old mechanic, who contacted us. Mike's knee pain started after a minor injury, but it lingered for months. He was convinced he'd need surgery and stop doing activities he loved, like hiking. His doctor referred him to a pain psychologist, who taught him mindfulness techniques to shift his focus away from the pain. Mike started a daily practice of guided meditation, and began telling himself, "My knee is healing, and I'm getting stronger." He also eased back into short hikes. Over 3 months, Mike's pain decreased, and he felt more in control. His story highlights how your mind can be a powerful ally. Here's how you can work on this. First, try mindfulness or meditation. Apps like Insight Timer offer free guided sessions. Start with 5 minutes a day, focusing on your breath. Second, reframe negative thought. Instead of "this pain will ruin my life," try "I'm taking steps to feel better." Third, stay active within your comfort zone. Avoiding movement can make your brain more sensitive to pain. If you're feeling overwhelmed, talk to a therapist who specializes in chronic pain. They can guide you through cognitive behavioral techniques. Be patient. Mindset shifts take time but can make a big difference. What's one way you could shift your mindset about your knee pain? Let me know in the comments, and if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell. Let's check out the final reason your knee pain isn't improving. Number 5. Ignoring other parts of your body. Ever thought your knee pain might actually start somewhere else, like your hips or feet? Your body is a connected system, and problems in one area can ripple to your knees. Ignoring these connections could be why your pain isn't getting better. Let's explore this. Your knees sit between your hips and feet, so issues above or below can throw them off. Tight hip muscles or weak hip abductors can misalign your legs, making your knees bear extra load. Flat feet or high arches can change how your weight hits the ground, stressing your knees. Even lower back issues can alter your gait, putting pressure on your joint. A 2020 study in clinical biomechanics found that people with knee pain often have hip weakness or foot misalignment, which, when addressed, reduces knee strain. Your knees are like the middle child, taking the hit for problems elsewhere. Let's meet Karen, a 55-year-old nurse who shared her journey with us. Karen's left knee ached for years, worse after long shifts. She tried knee braces, but nothing helped. A podiatrist noticed her flat feet were causing her ankles to roll inward, stressing her knee. She got custom orthotics and started hip strengthening exercises, like clamshells lying on her side, opening and closing her knees like a clam. Karen also added a daily hip flexor stretch. After 2 months, her knee pain was nearly gone, and she could work without wincing. Karen's story shows how looking beyond the knee can unlock relief. Ready to try this? First, check your feet. If you have flat feet or high arches, consider seeing a podiatrist for orthotics or supportive inserts. Second, strengthen your hips with exercises like side leg raises. Stand, lift one leg to the side, and lower it slowly. Do 10 reps per side. Third, stretch your hip flexors. Kneel on one knee, push your hips forward gently, and hold for 30. If you have back pain, see a physical therapist to assess how it's affecting your knees. Start small, and always consult a professional if you're unsure. Your whole body will thank you. What's one part of your body you think might be affecting your knees? Share below. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell. Let's wrap this up with some final thoughts. Conclusion, 650 words. Wow, we've covered a lot today, haven't we? Let's take a moment to reflect on why your knee pain isn't improving, and how you can start turning things around. We explored 5 key reasons, each giving you a piece of the puzzle. First, we talked about weak or imbalanced muscles around your knee, how strengthening your quads, hamstrings, and glutes can take stress off your joint. Second, we dove into inflammation, fueled by diet or stress, and how anti-inflammatory foods and relaxation can calm your knees. Third, we looked at poor movement patterns, like bad posture or unsupportive shoes, and how fixing them can ease the strain. Fourth, we uncovered the role of mindset, showing how reframing pain and practicing mindfulness can dial down discomfort. And fifth, we saw how ignoring other parts of your body, like your hips or feet, can keep your knees hurting, and why a whole body approach is key. What stood out to you today? Maybe it's the idea that your diet could be making your knees ache, or that your flat feet might be the real issue. Whatever it is, I hope you feel empowered to take one small step toward relief. Knee pain can feel overwhelming, but you don't have to tackle it all at once. Pick one tip, like adding a glute exercise, or swapping soda for water, and see how it feels. Your body is always communicating with you, and by listening, you're already on the path to feeling better. I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you learned today, or one change you're going to try for your knee pain? Drop it in the comments below. I read every single one, and it means the world to connect with you. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up, and share it with someone who might need it. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the bell so you don't miss our next video. We're dropping new health insights every week at Daily Health, and I can't wait to have you back. Next time, we're tackling why you're always tired in the afternoon. Sound familiar? It's going to be packed with tips to boost your energy naturally. Until then, thank you for spending this time with me. You're taking charge of your health, and that's something to be proud of. Keep listening to your body, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.